I want to be saying stuff, but
you're already talking. Hello and welcome to Making Tamales 101 for the holiday occasion. Let's go. So we're starting off here with the basic raw chicken, ready to start cooking it and whatnot.
2 whole chickens. I cut them up in half. 2 whole chickens. They're probably a good 6 or 7 pounders each. So 2 whole chickens are cut in half. I took off all the guts and everything that's in there, and then it's I'm just gonna salt it, cover it up, and let it cook. That's all you. Oh, and an onion, one whole onion.
So on recap, what is that again?
So 2 whole chickens in water. We're gonna add some salt.
All right, some salt.
And a whole onion. We're gonna cut it in half and just toss it in there. We're gonna cover it up and let it cook for 2 hours on medium to low heat.
Okay.
Now over here, this is about 2 pounds. 2 pounds of California chili pods. You could use any other chiles, but this is I like it.
Does it have to be dry or can it be fresh?
No, it's gotta be dry.
All right.
I use this because this is not spicy, it's not hot, and my little one, Natty can eat this. Tamales with this kind of mole. This is for the mole. There's other kinds that are really hot, and and the kids are gonna eat it. I know we adults like it a little bit hot, but so I'm gonna toss them all in there with the stem and all.
How much is this? How many pounds would you say?
This is about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds. I'm 100% sure. I'll check on that. So I'm gonna put it all in there.
And how much does this make in total, like batch wise?
This is gonna be good enough for for the mole, which we're gonna make about $30 worth of masa. So for a good 250 tamales, because we're gonna make them nice, decent size, not tiny ones. We're gonna add the water. We're gonna add the water 3/4, not all the way, because it can overspill. If you overspill.
Do they all have to be submerged underwater, or
no? Eventually they will, because we're gonna flip them with a spoon. Eventually they will. How's the volume on the thing? Is it good?
Yeah, it'll record it. It'll pick up the voice pretty good.
So we have the chicken and the mole. No. The chicken and the, what do you call it? And the chiles.
Got some more light up in there.
Okay, so I didn't start this up. We have my salt.
So we're letting the chicken sit for around for 2 hours. How much is the what do you call it? The chili's gonna be?
Until they're nice and softened. So probably a good half an hour. Once it starts boiling, like a good half an hour. So I'm gonna add salt.
How many tablespoons?
Baby. 1 whole one. I did half and half. So 1 whole one. So that's that. Keep the camera.
So that's 1 tablespoon in total. Try and surround it on the chicken.
Okay, where's my onion?
Probably 1 to 1.5 probably would be fine. You don't want to oversalt the bird.
Okay, I'm just gonna put a half an onion. I'll put the onion.
So you go anywhere from half to full onion. You want it to sit in there while it's cooking for those 2 hours, and then you'll remove it later.
We're gonna add, garlic powder and more onion powder in the mole. So we're gonna use the caldo for the mole. So once this is all done, we're gonna grind, or you wanna call it, in the blender. This with the caldo that has some flavor, but we're gonna add more ajo, we're gonna add salt, and we're gonna add more flavor in it. So you cover it. The chicken is cooking. You leave it there. So
it'll be there for a good 2 hours.
So this is cooking as well, and that's it. We leave it till we can mix this or grind this until we have some caldo ready. So we have to wait till both things are done. So for now, this is it, and we'll show you some more steps for making tamales.
Alright, so we'll be back once this is over, and
2 hours.
We'll go from there. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're back. Fast forward here to the chicken already being shredded. In Esther's case, she bought some and she's shredding it. But my mom boiled some.
We're going to start the process of the mole. So while Esther's finishing up, I'm going to start the chile part. So come on over here.
You actually need to shred them in a certain amount of size. If they're not all identical, you're doing it wrong. You should throw away the recipe.
Is this okay, Johnny? Is this okay?
I don't know. Is it?
Oh, the size. Hello.
Yeah.
Remember
If it
the
doesn't
mole?
look like that, then you can't use it.
Okay, so this is the mole. Remember, I told you about the bag of mole. So the mole ya lo cocí, ya lo puse por la licuadora, and y lo colé, so it's ready to go. It's
So
just
where'd the onion go with that chicken?
the onion, I threw it out.
All right, well,
Okay, I
we
threw
need to
it
know
out.
that.
Okay, so this is my two chickens.
Is there a special way that you should go about throwing it out?
Stop it. This is my two chickens that I've shredded already. So this is my
That's not a
chicken.
lot. That's a
And
small
so
bowl.
the other chicken. Now over here, this is the caldo that came out of the chicken. I wish I would have had a little bit more. I should have added more chicken from the caldo. But okay, this is it. But we'll do with this. I tasted it and it's really nice, oniony, salty flavor. So that's what I was.
So what is that? What is that made up of?
Es el caldo donde cocí el pollo.
Okay, so it's
Okay,
the
so
caldo.
this is how much oil I'm gonna put in. Probably like a cucharada de oil.
What kind of oil are you using?
I'm using canola, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so this. So are you professionals or what? Okay, so this is that. Now I'm gonna.
Any specific amount?
I can't wait to heat up, but I think it's hot enough. I'm gonna dump in the caldo. I mean, it tells more water than this, but I really needed to use all the caldo to give it that flavor. Okay. Hey, Debbie, give me some more water, please. Okay, so I'm gonna add more water. I want a good half a pot of liquids. Ooh. Let me add my chile already. All of my chile, okay? No, you don't have any. Okay, so this is all the chile sauce is going in here. Huh? Una fuma. So that's the chile. Went into the caldo. But it's not gonna have the salt and all the ajo that it needs yet. But I'm gonna be adding that slowly but slowly as I feel that it needs it. Thank you, my love. Everybody's helping here. Thank you, my love.
For those of you who are curious, this right here is granulated California garlic. If it's not from California, do not use it.
Okay, so so that's okay. Let's just do that. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna. Oh, we need to thicken the mole. Now, okay, so this is the salsa with the caldo, but that's not thick enough to thicken it. So it will be too runny. We need to thicken it. How do we thicken it? We need maseca over there. We need maseca. We're gonna put in the same pot that I did had the chili in. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get some.
So we're saving some dish work in the future.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get.
How much is that? Is that right there? A cup?
This is a cup size.
Okay, so you just dumped the cup so far.
But it's a cup size. I'm gonna use for right now, but a cup and a half. Is it a little bit, give or take, cup and a half. Okay, so we did that. Now I don't have no more caldo. My mom always had plenty of caldo. I lacked caldo, so I'm gonna use water. Not a lot of water, just enough to desbaratar todas las bolitas. That's good enough. Okay, so then I'm gonna get what do you call these?
A whisk?
Yeah, here we go. We're gonna
the laundry detergent?
We're gonna whisk
the red
it
bottle?
up. No, ¿cómo se llama? No bolas,
no balls?
No. That's not you say. No clumps, sister? What do you say? No clumps in it. It's gotta be nice and smooth. Se va a desbaratar bien, mira. Todo se va a quedar bien desbaratado.
Oh.
Okay, so we leave it. Well, I can put it in now. Hold on. But because I don't know if there's clumps in there or not, I'm gonna use a strainer.
Now, what would happen in the case that a clump did get in there?
Well, I mean, one or two is fine, pero ya lo he hecho que se me eche todo clumpy, and it's awful porque se ven las bolas de masa allí, el mole is not nice and smooth, and not a big deal. Pero
are you supposed to do that too?
That's not how professionals do it. Okay, yeah, you gotta be professional about this now. Okay. Oh, nice and.
Now that we've made the maseca liquid runny enough.
Okay, this is day one. This is just making the mole today, and then that's it for today. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing the masa part. We're gonna have the rest of the ingredients tomorrow. Today is just the chicken, getting the chicken and the mole, and just have that ready set aside. It needs to cool off completely, and it's gonna thicken up and get ready for tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do.
Now that the maseca is prepared, this is the point in which you marry it with the mole.
So you always do this. The later the better in the evening, because you don't want to leave, because it's got to be left out overnight, next to your, on the countertop.
Let's say I did it early in the morning. How many hours?
I've done that and se echa a perder because you can't put it in the fridge, so you just leave it. You leave it on the countertop, but if you put it too early. Mommy! Oh yes.
Message from Natalia.
I don't like.
Only Sarah's gonna see it.
So, okay. Hey.
Only Sarah's gonna see it.
¿Qué mamá? Okay. Agarra tu gorrita. Okay, so you see. Se llenó como 3/4 of it. Okay, so se llenó 3/4 of it, the liquid. So when we put the chicken in, it's gonna be all the way to the rim. So all we do is just wait a good 20 minutes for it to boil. Okay, actually. What? Teddy, ponle Nemo now. Ponle Nemo now. Okay, I get my cap. Just a little bit.
But what if we don't have that cap though?
Okay, a spoonful of garlic, a spoonful at a time. Okay, let's go back over here. Spoonful at a time because I don't want to.